Hi guys, we're here for another lesson in our practice of yoga, and we're going to work on lunges. And so lunges are very common, very familiar with that, but there's a better way to do lunges. So when you do them with integrity, with awareness of the body, you get a lot more out of it. So we're just going to get straight to it. Lunges are great if you have blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can use anything else you've got in the house near you that can give you some support. So I'm going to show you some different stuff that you can do blocks, or you may not use them. So to start, we're going to come onto the left leg, onto that foot. Right leg is back. You're not directly on that knee. Bring it back a little bit if you feel like you're right on that kneecap. That way you're really kind to the joint, because your joints, well, you want to be good to them, so they'll be good to you for a lifetime. So as you come into a lunge, have the leg bent, and then just lean into it. So you nice and slow, you feel the muscle stretching. You're stretching your psoas muscle, you're stretching the hamstrings, and your palms on your knee are kind of your guide to keep your attention of the integrity of your knee and your lunge. And you're breathing as you ease into it. So you repeat that several times. If you got blocks, you can use a block to, on either side, to lean into it a little bit more, or just hold your space. So I love just holding this, and I can really feel the lengthening taking place as I just stay in it. And I'm not passive, so if I was passive, I'd be sinking. But I stay active by keeping that back engaged, the core is actually engaged, and breathe. You can add to it by stepping onto the extended leg, lifting it up, and really feel the quadriceps of the right leg active and dynamic. If you don't have blocks, it's cool. You can bring your hands down on either side. You can be on the fingertips. You can be on the fist. You can gently sway from side to side and start to feel how these muscles, how they work. It's amazing. So as you stretch them, as you strengthen them, as you breathe into them, a lot of stuff is going on. And then coming back down onto that knee. And so we did a lot of stuff on this left leg, and so you need to counter what you just did. So straighten that leg, lifting the foot up, leaning back, maybe using a hand to stretch the toes. Feel yourself lengthen the muscles on the top of the shin. Crazy, right? You have over 600 plus muscles. It's crazy. So we know our big ones, our glutes, our quads, and all that. But you got micro muscles. So as you go through your poses, as you go through your practice, you got to be kind to all of them, because they all are connected. And sometimes our discomfort or pain from different exercises, overexerting or whatever, can sometimes come from the tiny muscles. So bringing yourself back up. So I'm bringing my hip back into that joint. Knee is not extended too far over that leg, and just taking it to a twist. I'm turning to the left palm's coming onto the sacrum, right hand is coming onto the outside of that left leg, and I am actively pressing on that leg as that leg is pressing against my hand. Spine is getting a twist in the upper portion, and breathe. So you see people in twist in yoga looking over their shoulder. You really don't want to do that. You don't want to twist the cervical part of your spine, your neck. Those 7 vertebrae are very small. So it's really the neck muscles that you're strengthening. So you can look over a little bit, hold the integrity of your pose, and just feel yourself strengthen these muscles in the neck as you breathe. And then you can totally come out of that as you counter it, straighten that leg, head coming down, and really notice how the extension of everything from neck down to all the way down to your ankle is connected. and breathe. And then, of course, everything that you do on one side, you want to balance the equation by doing it on the other side. But we're just doing one side for this, so give you a crash course on a little bit of lunging, and there's more to it. But I want to show you a little bit of stuff because we'll eventually be building up into doing a practice. And so here's some tips for you to practice until we get to a longer practice. As always, it is lovely to teach you, and peace. Namaste. Until next time.